Hi everyone. So today's video is about credit score and ways to improve credit score. And one major tool to improve credit score is nothing but use of credit card. And we will look into 3-4 major techniques how to improve credit score using credit cards and different aspects of credit score altogether. So first let's explain what is credit score. So credit score is usually a 3-digit number which ranges from 300 to 900, where 900 indicates highest credit worthiness and 300 indicates the lowest credit worthiness. And usually these numbers are provided by different credit score providers such as CIBIL, Experian, or Equifax. I mean, such organizations would be providing credit score for individuals. And this would be based upon the credit behavior of that individual from different sources linked to his PAN card and different financial transactions within the bank or different credit lines that he is using. So one of the major tool that everybody these days uses is credit card. So let's look into the aspect of credit card which can actually improve your credit score. So suppose your credit score is less than 750 in a CIBIL score, it might not be the best. So usually in a CIBIL score, something above 750 is considered as excellent. And if you have a score of 800 above in CIBIL and Experian, it's considered the best. So how to reach to that stage? And if your credit score is below 750, this video is actually for you. And what you need to actually think upon is 3-4 aspects which improves your credit worthiness. So first one is, when you have credit cards, maybe 1, 2, or 3, always pay this credit dues, the due amount on the date that you need to pay. Never keep it for overdue such that your credit score will get impacted. And next important aspect is credit utilization. So credit utilization is nothing but it's a percentage of the total credit limit you are usually using. So suppose you have a 5 lakhs of credit limit and you are using 1,50,000 only. That means you are actually using a 30% of your credit limit. So be very mindful to use this credit utilization to a minimal level. So you usually what's said is anything above 30% of credit utilization is not considered very good, because essentially that person is exploiting the maximum of his credit limit, right? So that kind of indicates he might not be very much able to pay back that amount in case of any issues coming in. So be very mindful about credit utilization. Always try to keep your credit limit higher and keep your credit utilization within 30% of your total credit limit. And this applies your total credit limit. If you have say 3 credit cards and which has 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs credit limit and total credit limit is 15 lakhs, then 30% of the 15 lakhs will be applicable. Now, another very important thing people actually miss out is credit mix. So I would like to emphasize point on this credit mix, because whenever these organizations actually calculate the credit score, they look at the different kind of credits you have. So a lot of people will mostly have just a credit card, just 1 or 2 credit card. And credit card forms just one tool in credit, right? So what are the other tools? It can be car loan, it can be a bike loan, it can be a house loan, it can be a property or personal loan. So a person who is having just one type of a credit, which is a credit card, might not have a good credit mix for the organization to evaluate the credit worthiness. So it's always better to have different credit mix actually to get a better score. So I know people who are having multiple credit card pay and they are paying everything, every amount on time, and they actually maintain a decent credit utilization, still not having a decent or excellent credit score. So this could be because of credit mix. And another fourth point, which is a pitfall for everybody, is be very mindful while taking new credit cards. So when you are trying to take a new credit card, that kind of indicates from a statistical point of view, like you might require more credit. So that way, the organization actually calculate your credit score to be lower. So you should not actually look for new credit cards unless and until it's necessary. Also, one more point is while canceling your old credit cards. So many people would have like say 5 credit cards, and now he or she is thinking, oh, it's difficult to manage now. Let me cancel 2 credit cards. This would also negatively impact your credit score, because credit score has a component of your usage time period. So if you are actually canceling a credit card which you were using for 7 years, then your credit history, you're basically erasing your credit history. Always try not to cancel your credit card, and if at all you need to cancel your credit card, what you need to do is never cancel the oldest one. So don't go in that priority order. So this would also impact your credit score. Now, fifth point which would impact your credit score is any hard credit inquiries. So if you are making, suppose you are visiting a bank and you are actually telling, hey, I need a credit, say loan of this much amount, and they are actually, rather than just telling like whether you are eligible for the loan, they are actually taking your PAN card, financial statements, and actually they are making an inquiry toward these organizations which provides the credit score for the purpose of providing a loan. This would also be recorded by these credit score providers, and then this would act as a input for calculating your credit score. So unless and until you actually need a loan or credit line, you should not make a process such that there is a hard credit inquiry from bank side. So these 5 points, if you actually stick to these 5 points, ideally over the time your credit score should improve a lot. So please understand, credit score is not just taken from credit card history. It's also taken from other loans history and other credit behaviors. Your income, what is your income, basically capacity to repay the credit, all these aspects. So please be very mindful about all these aspects such that you will have a credit score more than 800. So it actually makes you very much eligible to get a credit line easily, which could be a home loan, which could be a car loan of any that matter. And it would actually help you to get emergency loans also without much delay. And having a good credit score also will make you eligible to get a lesser interest rate. So please try to improve your credit score. Thank you.